Okay, next one. Okay, number 15 we're up to. Okay, so let's take a look at this. We're still going to use our conditional blocks and our repeat until. If you're at the edge of the platform, what are you going to do? You're going to do a long jump. If there's an enemy ahead, what are you going to do? If the enemy's ahead, you're going to turn around and you're going to do a high jump. Now here's the tricky part with this one here. We want the conditional to run first. If you put the walk first, then they walk first. We want them to check the conditionals first for this one. So we'll say repeat until, and we want them first to see, are they on the edge of the platform? Is there an enemy ahead? And then if you can't do any of those, and make sure you put in the right spot. If you can't do any of those, then do a walk. Okay, so let's take a look at how that goes. So you want to check the other ones first, and then you want to do walk to right at the end. Okay, so you're going to check if you're at the edge of the platform, is there an enemy ahead? If not, walk. So there's an enemy ahead, so I can do a high jump, and now she's going to check, I'm at the edge of the platform, no, I'm going to walk. If she's at the edge of the platform, then she does a long jump. So you see the order of the conditional block matters. You want to have in this case, you want to have the walk coming in last. Okay, let's look at number 16. Now this has if then else. Okay, so it has if then else and it has repeat until. So we're going to repeat until the crest. We've spoken about that. So what are you going to do first? Well, if you're on the edge of the platform, you're going to do a long jump. And if you can't do the long jump, what else can you do? You could walk. Okay, so this is sort of like the last one, but now we have the if then else. And we're just going to put this right inside here. If repeat until that, if on the edge you're going to long jump, else you walk. So you walk. If you can't walk, if you can't do a long jump, then you're going to walk. If you're on the edge of the platform, what are you going to do? You're going to do a long jump. Else you're going to walk. Okay? So if she's on the edge of the platform, she's going to do a long jump. And if she can't do a long jump, what else are you going to do? She's going to walk. Okay? So that else walk. If you're on the edge of the platform, what can you do? You could do a long jump. Else you could do a walk. If you're on the edge of the platform, what else could you do? You could do a long jump or you could walk. Very good. At the end there. Okay, for number 17. So we have a few different things going on here. We have if then else, and we have if on the edge of the platform. So what are you going to do if you're on the edge of, let's put this one first here because we're doing this. What are you going to do if you're on the edge of the platform? If you're on the edge of the platform, you're going to turn around and do a high jump. Turn around and do a high jump. If there's an enemy ahead, what can you do? You can throw the ball at them. Else what you could do, you can walk. Okay, so we got those two. So we'll put those, that's our two conditional blocks. We'll put those like that. And then, oh, you don't want to put that under. You want to put that outside the conditional. Okay, there you go. Now you're going to say on start. You're going to turn around. And you're going to repeat until. Turn around. You're going to say, if they're on the edge of the platform, you're going to turn around, high jump. If the enemy's ahead, you're going to throw the ball. Else, you can walk. So this is going to go through all of the entire sequence here. Okay, now we're going to go to the next one. Okay, we're almost done. We're up to number 18. So here we have, if you're on the platform, what are you going to do if you're on the edge of the platform? Are you going to walk? And you do a high jump. If the enemy's ahead, what you can do? Well, you're going to transform. And what else could you do if you can't transform? Well, you're going to have to walk. Okay, so we got an if then else here, and we've got a conditional here. So here's our conditional, then here's our if then else. So we're giving the computer a lot of instructions, and then we're just going to say repeat until. So repeat until you get to the crest. If on the edge of the platform, if the enemy's ahead. Okay, we'll go to the next one. We only have two more left. We have number 19 here. We're going to say repeat until the crest. What are we going to do until the crest? Well, if you're on the edge of the platform, what can you do? You're going to do a long jump, and then you're going to walk. You're going to turn around, then you do a high jump. Okay, so that's for the edge of the platform. If the enemy's ahead, what can you do if the enemy's ahead? Mind control. Else, you're gonna walk. So if you can't do any of these others objects, you could do a walk. That's the last thing. And then you're gonna keep repeating this until you get to the crest. But make sure you put it in the right spot. Okay, here's our last one. We have two if then else, and we have a repeat until. So we're going to repeat until, and we have if on the edge of the platform, if the enemy's ahead. So what can you do? If you're on the edge of the platform, then you can long jump. Edge of platform, long jump. Else, you can say what? If you're not long jumping, what else can you do? Well, you're probably going to have to do for the enemy ahead. So this is a little tricky. You can put the enemy's ahead. What are you going to do if the enemy's ahead? Howl, walk, turn around, high jump. Else, what can you do? You could walk. Oh, sorry about that. What I got to do, last thing I got to do is we got to put this in the repeat until.